What's going on, guys? Know the Gamer 808 here, bringing you a Never Noah Nation podcast. I am your host, Know the Gamer 808, and welcome to another episode of the Noah Nation podcast. If you guys don't know what the Noah Nation podcast is all about and everything, I will give you guys a rundown what it's all about. The Noah Nation podcast is a basic podcast where we talk about basically gaming, sports, tech, and theme parks, TV shows, and movies. We all talk about it all on here on the Noah Nation podcast. Um, if you guys do enjoy this podcast on my YouTube, be sure to drop a like on this podcast. We are closing in really close on 30 episodes on the Noah Nation podcast. And also, guys, we are so close to 300 subscribers on YouTube. If you guys haven't subscribed to my YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you guys don't miss any new notifications when I do upload podcasts on here, when I do live on here, and live streams and videos, and definitely shorts. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But let's get on to our episode of the Noah Nation podcast. Today we're going to be talking about the Xbox. I'm sorry, guys, I can't speak today. But in this podcast episode, we're going to be talking about the Xbox Bethesda showcase that just happened last weekend. While we were at Sonoma, I wasn't able to watch it, but I was able to rewatch the replay of it, and my oh my, it was a really great Xbox Bethesda showcase. They showcased a lot of games, which I was pretty excited about, but we're going to read it here in this article together. I will be making a YouTube video, actually, on the Xbox Bethesda game showcase of 2022. So I will be making it as a YouTube video and also here on this podcast. So let's get right on to it. All the biggest announcements from the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase 2022. The 2022 Xbox Bethesda Showcase was over 90 minutes with a dozen of announcements. Here are the biggest ones. Microsoft's annual showcase now factors in Bethesda games, and it'll be fair to say that the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase didn't disappoint. The event revealed new gameplay for the likes of Starfield, Diablo 4, and plenty more, with Microsoft telling fans that everything shown is slated to be arriving in the next 12 months. Here are the biggest announcements from the Xbox Bethesda Game Showcase 2022. And yes, our predictions were way off. Starfield is huge with 1,000 planets. Bethesda's game studios, Starfield, is shaping up to be the publisher's biggest project yet. In a 15-minute gameplay reveal, game director Tom Holland revealed that there are 1,000 planets that players can explore, each with different characteristics. We can also look at the core game loop, which involved Bethesda's staples, including finding new weapons, lock-picking minigames, alongside combat with our humans and alien species. Yes, those were space spiders. While we don't yet have a release date, Starfield will launch in 2023. Goemon Productions is keeping up with Xbox. As had been rumored in the last few weeks, Hideo Kojima, creator of Metal Gear Solid and known for his work on the canceled Silent Hills, Death Stranding, will work with Xbox Game Studios to create a new game powered by cloud technology. Here's what Xbox news site had to say. Today, we also announced a partnership between Xbox Game Studios, Kojima Productions, to create a video game for Xbox like no one has ever experienced or seen before, leveraging the power of the cloud. Hideo Kojima is one of the most iterative and creative minds in our industry. We can't wait to share what our team will create together. Details are scarce, but it's exciting none for less. Redfall's gameplay looks fun and chaotic. Arcane Studios may be known for its stealthy, Dishonored, and time-blending Deathloop, but it appears that Redfall is closer to Left 4 Dead if the first gameplay reveal is anything go by. Players will face off against vampires and cultists either in solo play or co-op play. Can move through level carefully or go gun balancing. Each character has their own skills too. No release date has been given, but Redfall will arrive in 2023. Xbox makes a play for Japan. Despite traditionally struggling for sales in Japan, Microsoft continues to pursue partnerships with Japanese publishers and developers. Along the aforementioned Kuma Productions collab, ATS will bring the Persona franchise to Xbox with Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5 Royale, all arriving on Xbox Game Pass. Read more everything coming to Xbox Game Pass in June 2022. None of that will be Team Ninja's next title. We Long Fallen Dynasty will bring a dark fantasy version of the Three Kingdom eras with martial arts and swordplay in 2023. Check out the trailer below. Which I'm not going to play it because of copyright. Not only Stydian's Honey, I Shrunk from Kids survival game, Grounded leaving early access in September 2022, and the team is working on a narrative title called Permanent. Here's what Xbox News has to say. Set in 16th century Barfra, Peniment will take players on a narrative journey through the eyes of the journeyman artist Adrius Marar during a time of great social unrest. Players will become entangled in a series of murders that span over 25 years. It will be up to the players to interrogate townfolks to their own decisions, where the consequences will impact the town for years to come. Motorsports is coming in 2023. We will be honest, it can be tough to get excited about car games, but Forza Motorsport may have changed the perception. Microsoft called it the most technically advanced racing game ever made, and an engine deep dive showcased the Maple Valley track with new time of day effects. Turn 10 said the physics simulation has advanced 48x, and the driving model has been rewritten. Check it out in the section below. Forza Motorsports will arrive in spring 2023. Next, not to be outdone, Forza Motorsports 5's leak Hot Wheels DLC will confirm too. It'll launch next month. Blizzards of announcements. Summer Game Fest may have shown off some Activision's Modern Warfare 2 campaign, but it was Blizzard's time to shine at the Xbox Bethesda Game Showcase. Not only was there confirmations that Overwatch 2 will launch on October 4th, 2022, but Diablo 4 saw a huge gameplay deep dive. We know that the game's classes will include the non-Cursary now seen in the game running on an Xbox Series X, and it looks wonderful. Check it out below. Scorn is still gross. It's launching the year. Scorn has been showing off at multiple Xbox events, and HR Genjir and Skew horror games just looks more unsettling the more we see it of it. The latest trailer shows off a combat well as the kind of horrific themes. Scorn will launch on October 21st, 2022. Riot Games and Xbox are teaming up. And there you go. All the special games that are coming to Xbox Game Pass from Riot Games. This is a big one for Xbox Game Pass on PC. It's really nice that Xbox is teaming up with expanding its PC Game Pass, which is doing really successful. So I'm pretty surprised that Riot Games and Xbox are teaming up together, which is huge, which increases the Game Pass subscribers, which that's what Xbox is really focusing on, is increasing their subscriber fan base for Game Pass. So, yep, you got League of Legends, WoW Kit, and even expanding to the cloud too as well. Mobile is huge for gaming as well, so that's a good deal. And then you got Run for Terra, Teamfight Tactics, and Valorant. So these are really good. These are really good for Game Pass, and it's huge. It's really huge. While we're still not getting Valorant on console, boo. Riot will work with Xbox to reward free content to League of Legends, Valorant, Wild Rift, Teamfight Tactics, and Legends of Runeterra players. What kind of content? League and Valorant players will see their champion and agent lineups completely unlocked, as will Wild Rift players on mobile, while LOR players will earn additional cards. TFT players will receive new unlockables too when the partnership kicks off this winter, and so much more. There were incredible number of reveals from Fallout 76 Pit Expedition arrives in September of 2022. Arc 2, which will still brutally star Vin Diesel, launching in 2023. There was a confirmation that the Squanch Games, founded by Rick and Morty, co-creator of Justice Roar, will be debuting a new game called High of Life, with talking guns this year's, plus the long-awaited Hollow Knight's Silk Song will debut on Xbox Game Pass, although we still not have a release date. So this is all the big things that happened in the Xbox Bethesda showcase. So pretty good games. Looking forward to the end of this year and into next year. I'm kind of looking forward to. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. That's from Directsto, of course. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the Xbox Bethesda showcase was absolutely great? I think it was really good. I think it was not too bad. So yeah, I think it's really good. I think they did a pretty good job. But I think the games I'm looking forward to this year and to next year. So for this year, I'm looking forward to that Rick and Morty game that is supposed to release on October. The high one. So yeah, the Talking Guns. I'm looking forward to that Rick and Morty game. I'm definitely looking forward to Sea of Thieves, the new Sea of Thieves update that comes out next month in July. I will be streaming that on my Twitch channel. If you guys haven't followed my Twitch, here's a link to my Twitch as well. I'm going to drop it in this podcast below. So if you guys do want to go and check out my Twitch, definitely go ahead and check it out. We live stream 4 days a week on the platform. We do a lot of gaming on there. So definitely check out my Twitch. Go and follow it. But also as well, those are the pretty much of the games I'm looking forward to. There's also the simulator that I'm kind of looking forward to as well. It's you're in a mech and you're actually sucking things. It kind of reminds me of of a farming game like that. It's kind of like a farming game. I'm kind of looking forward to that on Game Pass. And that's pretty much it for 2022. But there's some good games that I'm looking forward to on Xbox Game Pass. Xbox is crushing it with the Game Pass games, and definitely with Riot. Riot Games was a big deal to sign with Xbox, with League of Legends, Valorant, Teamfight Tactics, and a whole lot of other games that are owned by Riot. But that's a big pickup. It's going to definitely increase PC Game Pass even more. It's going to bring more subscribers to Game Pass, and I would love to see these games come to console, but I don't think that's going to really happen at all, even when it comes to Valorant, because Valorant is a PC game. It is not compatible with controller. I wish it actually was, but that doesn't even exist. It's only for PC, so I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully they do really successful on Game Pass on PC. So, and it definitely increases mobile gaming as well, because mobile gaming is getting really huge in the world. There's a lot of people that play on mobile than on console or PC because they probably can't afford those. So, and people have phones. So, I think mobile gaming is going to increase a little bit more, and I'm glad Xbox is leaning towards that. And even they are even expanding on Xbox on TV, Xbox Game Pass on TV. But this is only for Samsung TVs. They are not available on. It's not available on. It's not available on Roku TVs, smart TVs, uh, Roku's. Uh, that's pretty much it. They're not available on those for Xbox Game Pass, but it is available on Samsung TV. So if you guys have a Samsung TV, you guys should be pretty excited because if you don't have a console, you can get it on your TV and just sign up for Xbox Game Pass and just hook up a controller and you're good to go. So definitely, if you guys are looking forward to that on Samsung TVs, so yeah. But in my own opinion, for this Xbox Bethesda showcase, if I were to rate it, I would give it probably a 7 out of 10. I think they did a pretty good job on some of the games that I was looking forward to, but some of the games were kind of lame, kind of bit. I didn't really fall in love with some of the games, but I think some of the games that they were showcasing were actually really good. But the games I'm looking forward to next year for content creation and streaming, or just to play them off camera, would definitely be Starfield. Starfield looks like a really good game that I'm looking forward to uh, next year. Hopefully, I think it'll probably release either during the summertime or it probably could come out in the holidays. So, but I don't blame Bethesda of delaying these games because they want these games to be very successful, and Xbox wants to make them very successful. So I would like to see Starfield as an actual published and beautiful game. So without no bugs or anything. So I don't blame them of doing that. And then also they showed in the beginning of the Bethesda showcase, they showed the Redfall gameplay, which I'm kind of looking forward to that. That's going to be a good game that will release probably in the maybe in October or something like that, or maybe early 2023. But Redfall looks like it's going to be a really good game. It's a survival co-op shooter game, which I'm kind of looking forward to. It kind of reminds me of Left 4 Dead, like Black 4 Blood, but this game looks a little bit more different than Black 4 Blood. So we'll have to see how Redfall is when we're into that game, because I will be streaming it and making content for it. So I'm looking forward to Redfall. Hopefully it's a good game and I'll be playing it. So hopefully it does do well on Xbox Game Pass. So looking forward to that, of course. So there's a lot of good games that I'm actually looking forward to, and I'm actually looking forward to Forza Motorsports. Forza Motorsports is one of my favorite racing games on Xbox. It was one of my first Xbox racing games I've ever played on Xbox. So it always, the Forza games always do really well. I haven't seen them have any issues with their previous Forza games. The only Forza game I played was Forza Motorsport 6 and 7. I never played the previous ones before, but I've played 6 and 7, and those were actually really good. So this Forza Motorsports actually is really good. The graphics look great. Uh, the on a next gen console, it's built for that. So, and it's got really good ray tracing. So I would really like it to come to Xbox One because that's the one I really have. But if it comes to next gen, I will be waiting for it when I do get a next gen console, or I can probably get it on PC. But looking forward to that game coming out on Game Pass. So I will be picking it up if it does come to Xbox One, uh, or probably on PC. So I will be picking that up, hopefully, or playing it on the clouds. So because I have cloud gaming, so we could probably do that as well. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that, and hopefully it does really good because I know those are Motorsports Horizon 5 when they released that Hot Wheels DLC that's supposed to be coming out, and I'm sure it'll be on sale, of course. It'll be cheaper to get it. I'm not a big Hot Wheels fan, and I have no chances of returning to Forza Horizon 5. But if they do bring that, and if it does really do really successful, then I might actually return to Forza Horizon 5. So we'll have to see. I just want to see how successful it actually is, if it has really good stars. But we'll have to see how it is. We'll just have to see how it is. But some really good games to look forward to. I'm pretty stoked that this is actually doing really good. So, what do you guys think? What are you guys looking forward to? Which games are you actually looking forward to by Microsoft? Or just games in general that you guys are actually looking forward to on any platform? Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, PC. What are you guys actually looking forward to? But for Xbox, they definitely are crushing it. They are killing it out there. I think they're going to bring more games hopefully soon in the future for Xbox. But right now, we got some good games to look forward to 2023 and to late 2022. But I'm definitely looking forward to the Rick and Morty game when it comes out in October. I might probably be streaming that game in October, so it's going to be a good lineup to play. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. If you did, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more podcasts on here, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below what your guys' thoughts on this episode of the Noah Nation podcast. I probably will be making a video, probably basically on this next week or so, just to discuss it, just to do my own review on it on this YouTube video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be having a Never podcast next Friday. I will be doing on a PlayStation update. So if you guys do want to tune into that for next Friday, be sure to get notified when I do post it for next week. So I will be talking about that on Friday. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining this podcast today. I will see you guys later on Twitch. I will be live streaming over there at 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So be sure to go and check me out on Twitch. But I just dropped a link over there. So definitely go and check me out. I will be doing Fortnite and Fall Guys. I will be doing Fall Guys for the very first time on my Xbox. So definitely come and join and play with me, or just watch. But I appreciate you guys hopefully being there. We've been growing really well on Twitch, and we have been growing really well on YouTube. So definitely check both of these out, both of my channels out, my Twitch and my YouTube. But thank you guys so much for watching. Know the Gamer 808 here, and thank you guys so much for joining the podcast. And I will see you guys in the next episode.